Hello, everybody. Clint Baderis, Module 10, helping students realize their learning norms. Norm number one is relationships. Is the student just another face in the classroom, or do teachers know about the student's talents and skills? We have to get to know our kids, get to know what they like outside of the classroom, find out about the students' lives, parents, hobbies. Always ask kids where they live, things that they enjoy. Do they enjoy fishing, hunting, things that we have in common? Develop a personal relationship outside of the classroom, like I said. Find out their likes, their things that they do, and talk about those things with the kids. Build trust, show that they can be somebody you can come and talk to. Um, Allow them to build some trust. Be a mentor, a coach to the student. If they need something, help them. If they need some advice, let them come see you. Let them see you outside of just being in the classroom. Norm number two is relevance. Are students just completing assignments without understanding how it will help them in the real world? Explain what real life skills you're addressing. Allow them to see how to help them. If they want to be a mechanic down the road, allow them to see how to help them. Tie learning into each student's personal interests. Find out what each kid likes, and allow them to tie it into that interest. Allow students input about learning. What I mean by that is allow them to pick the activities, allow them to have some input on the things that you do in your classroom. Norm number three is time. Are all students expected to learn at the same pace? Allow time extensions if kids need it. Some kids take longer to do things, some get it done in no time. Allow students to move ahead if they're ready. If a kid gets it done, allow them to move to the next lesson. Allow them an extension, an extended assignment, give them something else to do. Students can work at different paces as long as they stay on task and the end goal is met. Make sure that no matter what pace they're at, no matter where they're at, we still meet the end goals at the end. Number four is timing. Must all students learn in the same sequence? Use pre and post tests to see where students stand. If somebody can test out of something, maybe they can move ahead, like we talked about in the last norm. If they're way behind, they may need a little more work at that skill. Teach the different learning styles. Everybody learns differently. Some kids are hands-on. Some kids just can learn from notes. Teach all their learning styles. Allow students to work out problems. If they come to something they don't understand, allow them some time to struggle. Allow kids to struggle and fail so that they can reach their goal. Number five is play. Is there time for exploration and advancement, or are we just pushing content and grades? At the end of a unit, allow kids to do something hands-on. Allow students to fail and celebrate those failures. If a kid goes outside the box and creates a project, don't belittle them for failing in the project. Celebrate those. Allow students to complete hands-on activities. Like I said, I'm a hands-on person. I really enjoy building things with my hands, so allow kids that enjoy that to do that. Allow students to find their way to their end goal. Not everybody's path is going to be the same, but allow them to have some fun on their way to reaching those learning goals. Norm number six is practice. Are we allowing enough time for practice before moving to the next topic? Allow students to pick up the form of practice they prefer. Not everybody is a written person. Let them use their form of practice. Allow enough practice in order to reach mastery. Can't just move from topic to topic. Allow some time in order to reach mastery. Teach it in multiple ways, like we talked about before. Some kids are hands-on. Some kids learn from notes. Teach it in different ways so that everybody has a chance to learn it and master it. Allow students to work in areas they have not mastered. If somebody is struggling in one area, allow them to spend some more time in that area so that they can master that part. Norm number seven is choice. Must all students follow the same path, or can we get to the goal in different ways? Relate learning to student interests. Allow kids to relate it to things that they want to do or interests that they have outside of the classroom. Allow student input on activities. Here's the goal. How are we going to get there? You guys help me come up with some ideas. Allow student multiple activities to do the same thing. Some kids may want to learn on a computer. Some may want to learn on a piece of paper. Allow multiple ways to learn those skills. Norm number 8, authenticity. Does what a student Does what students are learning have an impact outside of the classroom? Students want to know why. Give it to them. They want to know, why are we doing this project? Let them know. Tell them why we are doing it. Include real world connections. Kid wants to be, an electrician. Show them that where they're going to need these skills and make those real world connections. Allow guest speakers to connect the real world. It's great when we have people come in and they can talk about, this is my job, here's how I use this skill, so that the kids can see, yeah, we really do use these skills. Norm number 9 is challenge. Are we challenging students, or are they just completing the assignments? Praise outside the box thinking. Push kids. Allow student input about the class. Hey, what can we do different? How can I change these assignments? And push students who are ready to be pushed. You'll recognize those students. Norm number 10 is application. Can students apply what they've learned into the real world? Show students what jobs use the skills that they're learning. Allow field trips. Allow them to go see those skills being used in the real world. Show purpose for what they're learning. Again, real world skills. Allow guest speakers and career days so they can begin to develop what they want to do and how they can relate those things to the real world.